The Colosseum, or Flavian Amphitheater, is one of the most iconic structures from ancient Rome. Construction began around the year 72 under the Emperor Vespasian, and it was completed in 80 AD under his son Titus. The Colosseum was built on the former site of Nero's palace, with the intention of returning public land to the people of Rome. The enormous project was funded by the spoils taken from the Jewish temple after the First Jewish-Roman War. It's estimated that over 100,000 cubic meters of travertine stone were used in the construction, with iron clamps holding the stonework together. Architecturally, the Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheater, standing over 150 feet tall. It features a grand facade with 3 stories of arched entrances and half-columns in the Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian orders. The interior was highly engineered, with a complex network of tunnels and chambers known as the hypogeum, which housed the gladiators, animals, and equipment used in the spectacles. Elevators and pulleys were used to raise scenery, props, and even caged animals up into the arena above. The Colosseum was the site of spectacular gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. Gladiators, condemned criminals, and wild animals were pitted against each other in staged battles to the death. These munera were immensely popular events, with the Colosseum capable of holding up to 80,000 spectators. In addition to gladiatorial fights, the arena also hosted animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, and even mock-sea battles, where the floor could be flooded with water. The Colosseum was a vital part of ancient Roman culture, serving not just as an entertainment venue, but also as a place of religious significance and as a symbol of Roman power and prestige. The games held there were seen as demonstrations of the empire's might, with elaborate sets, wild animals, and condemned criminals used to put on grandiose displays. The Colosseum truly was the heart of entertainment in ancient Rome. Over the centuries, the Colosseum has suffered significant damage, much of it due to earthquakes and stone robbers who carried away materials for use in other buildings. By the medieval period, it had fallen into disrepair and was used as a quarry. In the 16th century, the Pope tried to convert it into a wool factory, while in the 17th century there were even plans to turn it into a bullring. Thankfully, later popes recognized its historical significance and initiated restoration efforts. The Colosseum has long held a special significance for Christians, though the evidence is uncertain. The amphitheater is believed by many to have been the site of the martyrdom of early Christian believers. In the Middle Ages, the Colosseum was not regarded as a monument, but rather as a quarry for stone. However, in the 18th century, the Pope declared the Colosseum a sacred site and had stations of the cross installed around the arena. In modern times, the Colosseum has undergone extensive restoration efforts to preserve this ancient wonder. In the early 2000s, a major cleaning and repair project was undertaken, costing over $19 million. Today, the Colosseum remains one of Rome's most popular tourist attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at its impressive architecture and imagine the spectacles that unfolded within its walls centuries ago.